Hello, I'm probably riding my bike. Life as a new dad, staying in the jolly one continues. If you saw my last video, we're staying in the postpartum care centre for a couple of weeks, in between feeds and nappy changes, and taking advantage of a team of professionals looking after our babies. I've been going on short side quests to explore a neighbourhood I don't know very well. I don't usually park my bike on the street, so having to these last couple of weeks kind of terrifies me. But both of my bikes survived during our time here. Bangbae-dong in the south of Seoul is a lovely neighbourhood, lots of green leafy trees, and a nice mix of old school restaurants and some new fancier cafes too. Of course, while I'm staying here, I've been going to get a daily croissant at Monttok Cafe, enjoying it as much as I can while I'm nearby. Much quieter if you go in a weekday in the morning. And this time, a delectable pain au chocolat, and of course a flat white to go along with it. I've got 2 locations nearby, so it's definitely worth checking out if you're around here. And of course, some to take out as well. I've only been leaving the trolley one maybe an hour and a half or so at a time. And it goes without saying the bike is the perfect tool for going on quests and exploring the neighbourhood. I liked the organised chaos of this old school pharmacy. I feel like this neighbourhood has more bikes than some others in Seoul. I think probably because it's so flat compared to other neighbourhoods. And I was looking around on the map to see if I had any starred places to go to in the future. I usually star some locations and forget about them and never go. And a few years later when I'm in that neighbourhood, I'm grateful that I did. I'm going to head over to an art gallery I've been meaning to go to for a long time. Just a 10-minute ride away. When I left London to move back to Seoul, one thing I really missed was all the free art galleries in London. And I thought it would be hard to find so many here. But actually there's a lot more than I thought. Not quite as many as London, but still, I found the odd hidden gem. It was a fun little ride to get to this one, on the streets I've never been on before. And we're here at the Namsu Museum of Art, or South Seoul Museum of Art. It's in a beautiful old building built for the Belgian consulate in 1905 and actually relocated down to this location. I never understand how you can relocate a whole building. It's quite impressive. I much prefer going to smaller galleries like this. I find some of the huge galleries kind of overwhelming. This one's perfect. A lot of the time I enjoy the space just as much as the art. Downstairs is the permanent exhibition of Kwon Jin-gyu, a Korean sculptor. Upstairs was my favourite. It was Frames of Architecture, which reimagines the relationship between architecture and video, and how space and time intersect in both forms. It featured works from 8 architects and artists, and invited visitors to reflect on how built environments frame our everyday lives, and how we shape them through movement, memory, and imagination. The part that resonated with me the most was this video, Architecture of Mushroom, a beautiful video of different mushrooms growing in a forest in Jeju Island, South Korea. It was a one-take video of mushrooms with their narration of architects interwoven with their contemplations of time and space. I'm not sure which architect was saying this, but they were saying for any artist or architect, but I think any person, it's important to work on yourself. Because each one of us is a construction. I have constructed myself, you've constructed yourself. It's this self-construction which is so important. On another day that might have just not resonated with me at all, but maybe because I'm a new dad, something about it just clicked. A perfect visit to a little gallery. I'm back outside to enjoy this glorious early summer weather. And my current favourite convenience store snack, a sweet treat of Belgian chocolate ice cream with a chocolate biscuit. Glorious. Now that's probably enough time away from the babies, time to go back. When I came outside to get my bike, there was a guy taking pictures of my bike to search what it was on ChatGPT. He was intrigued because he'd never seen a step through on a town bike with chunky tyres like this before. I think there might be another Rivendell convert in Seoul. It was a fun interaction, and I love any chance I can to talk about bikes to anyone. I regret that I didn't tell him about my videos. Maybe if he searched further about Rivendells in South Korea, he might find my channel. So if you're watching, hello, 안녕하세요. 반가워서요. Before I head back, it's time to get some dinner. This neighborhood is incredible for old school Korean spots, just local restaurants with wholesome food. And I found a favorite one that I think I'll be returning to even when I'm not staying around here. Just around the corner from this local market is my new favourite baekpan place. Baekpan is just a different daily menu where you have an assortment of dishes. You don't know what you're going to get, you just order and see what comes. Here's the menu from the last couple of days. Just an assortment of delicious treats. And my favourite thing, every time you can order an extra donkas, fried pork cutlet. An absolutely glorious clean bowl club. Every day. Again, hope you've enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe if you want to see more. See you later.